Hey y'all, how are all my beautiful friends doing? I hope y'all all are having a great day, and welcome back to Crime Time with Mal. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Mallori, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you like what you see and decide to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss whenever I upload a video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, I love y'all so very much. Thank you so much for all your continued support, your likes, comments, and shares on my videos, binge watching them. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Today's video is going to be an update. I was doing a little more research on the boys, and I saw their full indictment on Trezell West and Jacqueline. So if you have not seen my previous videos I have covered, I will leave the playlist linked right above me. You can go check it out if you want to. And this indictment has kind of solidified a lot of what most of us have speculated throughout this whole journey of 2 years. DA Cynthia Zimmer has spoke about some of the indictment and what she believes has happened. Now, we will obviously get more details as the case goes on, but for right now, this is what we have, and I want to go over this indictment with y'all. I will also leave an overlay on the screen so y'all can screenshot, take a picture, whatever you need to do, zoom it in, and be able to read it yourself. Cynthia states in this that she believes that the boys went missing 3 months prior to when they were actually reported missing in December of 2020. She believes that they went missing in September of 2020. If you remember AV Watchman's channel, he ended up getting footage of that day that the West ended up saying that the boys were missing. In that clip, you see them looking around their house, getting into their van. You also see 4 children getting into the van, never seeing 6, which is how many they actually had. Now, I saw a lot of us, including myself, speculate that they weren't even at that house, that they disappeared before they moved into that home in California City. More on that in a bit, but I want to mention that Zimmer actually talked about multiple cases that she successfully prosecuted on no-body homicides. So she is fully confident that she can convict these 2 for what they did. She says that she has an overwhelming amount of circumstantial and direct evidence that proves that these boys were murdered. If they are found guilty, they could face 30 years to life in prison. So the indictment indicates that the boys were murdered anywhere between September 1st and September 30th of 2020. This was around the time that the adoptive parents moved from Bakersfield to California City. It also alleges that the adoptive parents induced others to participate in the commission of the crime or occupied a position of leadership of dominance of other participants in its commission. She was unable to state if others have been arrested or charged with participating in this horrific crime. But I'm wondering, because of that statement, you know, the 4 children were removed and put into foster care shortly after Orrin and Orson went missing. And I'm wondering if one of those 4 children witnessed something or spoke about something. The indictment also alleges that planning was involved in Orson's murder. It stated that the manner of the crime was carried out indicates planning, sophistication, and professionalism. This also makes me wonder if the children had to help clean up or conceal this in some type of way, or if they actually did speak about more that happened. They do have over 50 witnesses, and I'm assuming this could be either family, friends, neighbors, the children, some type of law enforcement also. But again, this is just me speculating, just like all of us have speculated throughout this whole time. Now, the indictment says Orson. So what about Orrin? Did he just get in the way or something, and they just figured they should do it to him also? I don't know. I'm wondering if they were just planning one child, but that makes no sense to me. So I don't know. I'll have to keep doing some research, and hopefully more information will come out about that. If y'all by any chance know, leave me a comment down below. But it says that he was particularly vulnerable. It also states that Trezell and Jacqueline unlawfully prevented witnesses from testifying or in any way illegally interfered with the judicial process. Now, again, this makes me think that they tried to talk their kids into not speaking to law enforcement, not saying a word. You know, you don't talk about this. Just like in one of my last videos, Oakley Carlson, her mom told their siblings not to talk about Oakley. Trezell and Jacqueline pleaded not guilty to all 5 charges, but the judge said there is clear and convincing evidence that both are a risk to public safety and to set no bail. Some family members of Orrin and Orson were present in the courtroom, and they stated that they are happy that the 2 are behind bars and cannot be out on the streets. And the biological cousin to the boys, Rosanna Willis, ended up agreeing with the judge as well for his decision to keep them behind bars. She said she could finally get some rest knowing that they are locked away for the time being and not free to just run around, do whatever they please. And Judge Louis also granted a request from the prosecution to seal the offense report and the probable cause declaration, but did not approve the request for a gag order. The trial is expected to begin on May 23rd. There are so many questions that everyone has, like why these 2 boys? You have 6 kids. Why adopt children if you're not going to take care of them and protect them? I'm so upset about this. This is very disturbing to me. Trezell and Jacqueline did state in their press conference that a lot of us saw that they were very rambunctious boys. That's boys. A lot of boys, at least that I know, are very rambunctious. That does not mean that you murder them. Now, there's not a gag order put in place, but they did seal the offense report. So I'm wondering if we'll even know any further details before May 23rd, their court date. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this news. I had a gut feeling that when Trezell and Jacqueline picked up their stuff and moved from Bakersfield to California City, that there was a reason for it and that the boys were not in that home, or maybe not in that home for a long amount of time. Some people said that they were innocent, and I hate to say that I don't believe somebody is innocent, but that's just an opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. You know what I mean? So it's not me saying like I think they're guilty. It's me saying that I think something is suspicious, and definitely his actions and her actions, like swaying back and forth, his arms crossed and just looking down a lot. It was very, very odd and bizarre to me that they weren't knocking down everybody's door looking for these children. You know what I mean? I said before that if one of my kids, God forbid, ended up getting missing, I would be slamming down doors in my neighborhood to find my children. And I cannot imagine what this biological family is going through. I know they are relieved that these 2 are behind bars for the time being. Hopefully they will stay behind bars, because it seems like Cynthia Zimmers has a lot of evidence, not just circumstantial, but direct evidence to prove that these boys are no longer with us. And it really does make me wonder, like, what exactly do they have? And I do think that this whole time that they knew in their gut, the law enforcement knew in their gut that these parents were guilty. You know what I mean? I do believe that they knew something wasn't right. I believe that they were just gathering as much evidence, talking to all these witnesses, and gathering as much evidence as they could to have a solid conviction, because it is hard to convict somebody without a body, but it's not impossible. We have seen several cases that get a conviction without a body. For instance, look at May Malete. Hopefully she's going to get her conviction in Day of Justice as well. But especially without a body, you want to gather as much evidence as possible, not just circumstantial, but direct evidence as well. So that makes me think that she's confident that she's going to get this conviction. It also gives me a pit in my stomach to wonder what evidence she has. But I do believe that the kids, the other 4 children, have a huge role in them being behind bars, and my heart breaks for them to know what they witnessed or what they've seen or helped maybe clean up. I don't even want to go through that because that traumatizes a child, obviously, and a child should be a child. A child should not have to deal with all this bullshit, in my opinion. So far, that is all we have. I will keep y'all updated on this, but stay tuned to Friday's video. I really want to get on a live here soon just to chat with y'all. It's baseball season. My son's in baseball, so it's a little hectic. And then I leave for Florida in less than a month on a girls trip with one of my longtime best friends that married me and my husband, introduced me and my husband. So I can't wait for that. I'm just going to relax with her and go see my mom and hang out with no kids. What? I've never had a vacation without my kids except for my honeymoon, and everyone needs a break. I love them dearly with all my heart and soul, but everyone needs a break. So go take your break, whether it's just a day out, going to the spa or whatever. Take your break. It is very much needed. And thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you with all my heart, with my whole heart. I can never express to y'all enough how much y'all mean to me, and I just appreciate y'all. So thank you, and like this video if you like this content and you want justice for Orrin and Orson. Give this video a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It just lets you know whenever I upload a video. It's free, and you can join this amazing group of people I have over here. Y'all are truly amazing. I love reading your comments. I love connecting with y'all and getting to know who I'm talking to. It just makes my heart all warm and cozy, and thank you. I love y'all, and I will see you in Friday's video. Bye y'all.
Bye.